Hello, everybody. Thank you for your interest in the great transition. Own your own vibration and manifest your reality. Um, December 21st is a huge energetic shift, and I thought it would be a great time for us to come together to work with the planets, the sign, in this great conjunction that's happening along with the winter solstice. It's a great time to embrace the dark, to release, set our intentions while focusing on Jupiter, Saturn, and Aquarius. And so that's what I wanted to show you today. Because if you know where Jupiter, Saturn, and Aquarius is in your chart, that would really be helpful for you in working and setting your intentions around this energy. So I wanted to show you quickly how to set up a natal chart in case you've never did it. And you will need three things. You will need your birth date, you will need your time of birth, and you will need your place of birth. If you don't have the time of birth, usually they recommend doing 6 a.m. It will shift things a little bit. Your houses won't be set up, your signs won't be set up exactly where in your houses, because the time actually indicates your rising sign. So your house number one is based on where your birth. So I'll show you, I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to show you the process, but at least you'll kind of know the general idea of what placement Jupiter and Saturn are in. You may not know exactly where Aquarius is if you do not know your time of birth. So let me share my screen and show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do this in astro.com. If you go to astro.com, you go over to free horoscopes, and I want you to go where it says extended chart section. It's all the way over to your right. It's just below where it says natal chart. So go to the extended chart section and click on that. And then we're going to do mine. Okay, so you could put in your name. You could save up to a couple few ones, and then it's gonna make you register. I'm a female. I was born June 11th, 1975 at 5:20 p.m. And I was born in United States. And once you start typing where you're born, it'll come up and you can just click on it. You hit continue. And then in this section here, where it says house system default, I want you to click on a down arrow, and I want you to use whole signs. This is how I learned to look at the natal chart. And to me, it's the most easiest. People use different types, but we're not getting into that. And I'm not an astrologer. I just want to give you a glimpse of how to set up your natal chart and look at it so you can see where everything is. So this might look a little, if you've never seen a natal chart and this is the first time, it might seem a little overwhelming, but there is a little chart down here. So if we look at Jupiter, it says Jupiter is in Aries, and it gives you the little sign of what Jupiter looks like. So you can go back to your chart and you can see Jupiter is right here. It's in the sign of Aries. It's in the house number 6. So if you just write that down, and for you, it's going to be different. So I will write this down so I know where my Jupiter is and what house it's in and what sign it is. And then we'll go back down here. We look at Saturn, and it is in Cancer. And let's go back up here and notice what it looks like. There's Saturn. It's in the sign of Cancer. It's in the ninth house. So I know that my Saturn's in the ninth house. My Jupiter is in the sixth house. And then I do know the time of birth, so I do know where Aquarius is. And Aquarius is these two squiggly lines. Any of your error symbols will actually be like this duality. So this one here is a Aquarius, which is in my fourth house. So I would just write down these things so I will know what is going on, and bring that with me so that we can have a general idea, and you'll know where yours are, you'll know where it is in your chart, and that will help you move through the Jupiter Saturn Aquarian energy. So I hope that helps you kind of take a look at your chart. If you don't have that information with you on that night, that's fine. I will go over a few things for people that have it. And then if you watch the video back and you want to take a deeper dive in, you can kind of look at your chart and see where all these things align. So if you have it, bring it with you. If you don't, that's okay. But I just wanted to give you a little tutorial on how to pull up your natal chart so that you could bring that information with you on the 21st when you come and join us for the great transition. See you all real soon.